Hello, welcome to my channel, and today I'll be giving you guys a short review of the newest Watchdogs game in the series, Watchdogs Legion. I'll be splitting this review into two parts, the good and the bad bits of the game, and finally my own thoughts about it. So if you guys are ready, let's get into the review. So the good points I've got. After playing this game for nearly a week, I've noticed the improvement in the graphics. You can really see the attention to detail to this game. And if you compare it to the other Watch Dogs games, they have literally knocked it straight out of the park. I've been playing it on just a normal 1080 screen and it looks absolutely fantastic. And like me, if you purchase the PS4 version, we get the next gen for free, which is pretty sick.
Wow, it's very nice.
So I can't wait until I grab my PS5 and give that a go. Another positive about the new Watch Dogs Legion game is the hacking. It's just a lot smoother. And if you've played the other ones, transitioning between cameras and combat was very fiddly, and you just didn't feel like you were in control. But in this game, they've made hacking and the combat flow seamlessly with each other. So for example, you can now arm traps with just a tap of L1 or LT. So it just gives you more time to focus on the enemies in front of you. In this Watch Dogs, they've added a dedicated fighting mechanic that you see in Ubisoft games, like in the older Assassin's Creed games. So it's not always about shooting. You can now use hand-to-hand combat as well, which I quite like about it. So also in Watch Dogs Legion, the use of botnets is now a thing of the past. So I'm pretty glad that they've gotten rid of that. And so that means I can freely hack anything without having to think about my botnet points, and I have to hack everyone I see in order to refill it. So that's a big thumbs up for Ubisoft for that. And now that I have the freedom to hack wherever I like, it makes just hacking that more fun. So with also the implementation of drones and also the spider bot, it just allows me to tackle missions a lot differently. And since there's quite a few drones available for you to hack, such as like the cargo drones, news drones, the riot drones, and many more, I won't spoil too much of the game. I'll let you guys find out. So as you progress through the game, you can find tech points to upgrade your weapons and abilities. At the beginning, you are limited to certain weapons and hacking abilities, but as you progress, your abilities will help you tackle certain missions easier, and also makes you think how you would approach each mission. You can really tell how Ubisoft have taken the time to create each level, as you can approach each mission however you choose. You can hack your way into a building using cameras, and then hacking a spider bot and using the traps around you, or you can just go in guns blazing. There's no one way of doing any mission, which that's what I really like about this game. You choose what you want to do. And this leads me on to the main aspect of the game, recruiting people to your cause. I truly love how Ubisoft have tried to implement this mechanic into this year's Watch Dogs game. It's something that I've never really seen before, and I personally think they've done a good job with it. Each person you see in London is recruitable and all have their own abilities. Some have better abilities than others, so it's key to finding the right people for the right job. Some will have uniformed access to certain areas, meaning you're able to enter a place without them noticing, which is pretty nice. Some will have better weapons, some will be better at fighting. Ubisoft have made it very easy to find people with special abilities with the help of your AI Bagley, who recommends people to you who might be good for your team. At the end of the day, it is up to you who you want on your team. Once on your team, I like it how you can customize how they look and the equipment that they have. And to switch from one team member, it's all done with a click of a button. If you're in the team menu, just press square, whoever you want. Easy peasy. Also, I have a quick mention of the driving in this game. It does feel very similar to previous games, but a little bit more refined. One cool feature that they implemented is the new navigation system. It gives you an idea of how tight the turning will be by showing you like a curve in a way. I'll put some gameplay in here to show you guys how it is. But yeah, it does feel a lot smoother and feel like I can drive around all day. Finally, one aspect I really liked is the puzzle games using the Spiderbot. The Spiderbot has become one of the key parts in this year's Watchdogs game, with the Spiderbot being able to walk, sprint and jump, and also take down enemies. With this Spiderbot, Ubisoft has also added Spiderbot puzzles into the game, which I really like. It is fun yet challenging, compared to like the normal hacking of networks by rotating pieces on surfaces. As you know, it can get pretty boring quickly. So now let's move on to some of the parts that I really didn't like about the game. So I found that the voices didn't really sync up with the characters, which did make the cutscenes feel less immersive, but it wasn't enough to ruin the experience of the game. With Ubisoft trying to implement multiple voices and characters in the game, I feel that they've done a decent job with it. Fair play. Finally, another thing that I noticed is that the recruitment missions can get very repetitive. Each time you try to recruit someone new, the objectives are very similar to other people's recruitment missions. Personally, it didn't really affect me that much, because I was just doing burrow missions, and once you completed all the burrow missions, you get rewarded with a person with amazing abilities. So at the end of the day, you don't really need to recruit unless you really want that person on your team. Overall, Ubisoft is moving forward with Watchdog series and has made a great game. I give it a massive thumbs up. I would recommend this game to anyone who enjoyed the previous Watchdog titles and want to experience what it feels like to be a hacker. I hope you enjoyed my quick review. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more games and reviews, leave a comment and hit that subscribe button. Adios guys.